No duplicity. Not handwritten. Should have been printed. Not handwritten. No duplicity. Both of the cabinets extend more than 1/8 of an inch. Okay, the cover is supposed to fit flat on the cabinet to hold a fire in there, and they don't. The cabinet fits over here, so a fire can curl out right in there. When our conduit goes into the structure, okay, it should be stuffed with fire caulk. There's no fire caulk there. And our wires, okay, are extending out and touching the cabinet cover. They're not supposed to do that. See these dead men right here? They spent tons and tons of money on every cabinet that's ever been built. 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 72 production lines, kicking out a cabinet a second. I don't know how many, but that's a lot of plastic. The reason why they invested in that much plastic is they've got this idea, they've got this notion that these wires are supposed to belong inside here. That's the plan, man. L1 and L2 should have non-conductive covers over them. Someday those are going to be required over here, but not today. But they should have non-protective covers. We should have a whole house surge protector. We should have lockouts for our oven and our cooktop. And our oven and our cooktop and our clothes dryer should all be GFCI protected. And then this mana, where are you going down to? You're going down to here, to here, to here. Okay, electric car, electric vehicle, that's supposed to be GFCI protected as well. So that's not GFCI protected either. Now the smaller one over here is a little 120 over here with an extension cord. Not supposed to use an extension cord. Alright, so not supposed to use an extension cord in permanent application, but this little 120 guy out here, wherever you went, okay, he's GFCI protected. Did I say not labeled? I did. Not duplicated? I did. Grounding location is labeled. Yay! Main disconnect. We do not have an emergency disconnect on the exterior. We do not have a whole house surge protective system. Wires touching cabinet cover. Protective covers, fire caulk. So here we are. This condensing unit is overfused. These condensing units, these are circuit breakers, are underfused. What does an overfused circuit breaker mean? It means that the condensing unit can run in a critical condition longer than it normally would have. It will not trip in a safe and timely manner and save your equipment. What do we mean if it's underfused? It means on the hottest day of the year, when your system's giving it its all, pouring its heart out, and it doesn't have enough power going to it, then this breaker is going to trip. It's called a nuisance trip. Then the electrician comes out, and the air conditioning guy comes out and listens to this story and gives you a very thoughtful, contemplative look, and then he comes out here and resets the breaker, and he says, I think that'll, and the day's cooled off, right? It's not the hottest part of the day any longer. He says, I think that'll get you by for a little while. Let me know if that works for you. You know, if not, we'll see what we can do. That means you get another service trip. Yay! Can't have enough service trips. So anyway, nuisance trips if the breakers are too small, damage to your equipment if the breaker is too large.